So what do you do when you're still in the middle of a struggle and a battle? Our neighborhood Job over here, when it's constant attack after attack after attack, it seems like the easy way out is just to give up. How do you not do that? Like how do you lean on the Lord during your season of Job?
You just exactly what Job did. You got to lean on the Lord. That's about the only thing you can do.
But how do you?
What's that look like?
Yeah,
that's like a Christian term. How do you?
How do you do it? That is a great question.
How are you doing it? You?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say this, but humor. Me personally, humor.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I deal with it. Me and my wife both. We deal with it through sometimes
dry, sarcastic chaos.
Dry, sarcastic chaos, humor. Have you ever seen the movie Grumpy Old Man?
Mm-hmm.
That's him and his wife.
That's a great movie.
Both
parts.
Well, that makes sense though, because God has given everybody a personality, and God has given you a personality of humor and sarcasm, and Tanya dry sarcasm and humor.
Yeah.
I mean, so you guys really.
She doesn't watch this. You're good.
Yeah.
No, and honestly, Brian, I mean, you guys, everybody around this table, when you first get to know my wife, she's very quiet, very humble woman. Like, she doesn't say much when you first get to know her, but after, like, you get within her bubble and her inner circle of my wife, she's very humorous.
Yeah.
She's very sarcastic. She's very, like, especially like with Ryan, my wife loves baseball. Like, baseball is this woman's passion. She grew up playing it. She loves baseball, and Ryan loves baseball. So once Ashton started getting to be on Ryan's team for several seasons, Ryan was like, "Oh wow, Tanya really loves baseball." And once he learned that she knew how to keep books and stuff like that, he was like, "Ah." So now he's recently got her involved with starting this new middle school baseball stuff. So he's had her helping get that rolling. So she's been like really working hard on it. But at the same time, Ryan also knows her sense of humor.
Or the lack thereof.
Truth.
You know what I like about what I'm hearing from what you're saying is the element of community.
Yeah.
Like being tied together. This group, we're all very close, and we're especially close with Nick and Tanya.
Tanya.
But it's that element of community, to be there, to have that humorous exchange, to be the support, and just sharing in life with each other, I feel like is a huge part of it.
So humor gets you through it, but what steps do you take with the Lord?
With the Lord, prayer. That's the first thing I do when I get up in the morning without anybody else. It's that one-on-one time that I spend with the Lord. And it's that first thing in the morning. That's my initial with the Lord and me. That's the non-humorous time of that one-on-one time. You get in prayer, get in the Word, and then once you get that initial early morning, hey, let's get the day going. And then after that, then it's
because you've already connected with the Spirit.
Yeah.
So he guides you throughout the day, and I gotta believe there's some worship going on. I mean, you may not sing out like you used to, but I'm sure there's always a song on your heart.
There's always music playing around me. Like when I was still working, there was always have a Amazon somewhere playing some type of music.
I think that's I want to highlight that, man. The influence this guy has where he goes is huge. The respect that the men and women that work with him have for him, even though he's a complete which is something we love.
Well, they love.
Well, but it's amazing the camaraderie that existed in that shop and the trust and fidelity these people had for him as their leader. And he's always himself. And that speaks volume to the level of character, and that all comes from your foundation of faith.
Authentic.
Yeah.
That was the one thing I always prided myself, that everybody always asked me, everywhere I go, are you like this everywhere you go? And I would used to say, Ask the people I go to church with. And then the people I go to church with would say,
Sometimes too much.
are you like this everywhere you go? And I'd say, ask the people I work with. I am genuinely me everywhere I go.
Well, it's being authentic, and
Yeah,
the example of how you battle is important, and that gets reflected, and people see that, and that's what inspires people. And I don't care if you've never really had a struggle in life, and maybe your life, and I hope everybody's life could be that way. It's blessed, and there is nothing that goes bad. But it's the way you may not win every battle, but it's the way you fight it that matters. And fighting it through the guidance of the Holy Spirit, that gets reflected, and not just to your friends, but your sons. And they're going to be telling stories one day of how Dad fought and how he loved Jesus and how he loved us. And that's amazing. That's how we go do.
Yeah.
We go do.
Because I was definitely brought up under that, the old school way of being brought up. Not like how all these people are mamby-pambies being brought up
I
today.
did not know what he was going to say, and I had to get that drink out before he said it.
Because let's face it, everybody's being brought up today, a bunch of
Wieners.
liberal, whiny little babies. Like, we were brought up the old way. Like, Dad definitely taught us to quit crying, get up. Like, even in my adult age, like married, like before we had kids, I literally broke my leg. And I was laying on my back like, wow, that really hurt. And I can remember Dad and Tanya up on a deck of a cabin that we had rented, laughing their heads off. Like, and him saying words that I can't say here on the podcast, like,
Get up.
a
You're fine.
female organ. Like, get up. What are you being such a baby about? And I finally had to go to the doctor like 3 months later. Like, man, this is still killing me. And she came back
3
in
months later.
3 months later.
Femur shattered.
Well, I think an
And
important...
she's this was still before they had the new, like, where they put it on the computer. She stuck one of them x-rays up on the thing and clicked a louder. And she's like, when did you do this? And she's like, I was like, oh, like 3 months ago. And she flicked it. She says, you're an idiot. Your leg's broke and it healed back wrong. We're going to have to re-break it.
Oh my gosh.
So that's that old school coal miner.
Yeah.
Where
Dad's
it's
like, quit being a sissy. Get
Yep.
up.
Yep.
Walk it off.